folks, we're going to go over another very simple way to troll. Now, not everybody has lead core. Lead core is kind of a pain in the butt sometimes. It's really hard to get down deep with a lot of line out. So if you have a small area, you have to make really, really wide turns. So what we're going to do is we're going to modify basically the three-way rig so we can run a long leader with a clip weight. So right now I have my 3.5-inch glide tube, which I use for casting predominantly, and I threaded a 20-pound test line in there and a Gamakatsu number 2 hook, which I'll leave below. I just did a video recently about this, and I'll leave the link for that video below, where we caught Lakers just trolling on lead core. So we have that, and we have probably a 2-foot leader behind that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to tie a Lure Jensen lake troll behind that with a uni knot, which is my favorite knot. That's not a polymer knot when I can't tie a polymer knot, because it's one of those knots that doesn't really come untied because it cinches tighter and tighter the more you pull it, unlike a clinch knot, which can still come undone unless you do the modified or you tie a square knot in it. Clip off our tag. So now we got some jewelry, and then we are going to tie that to our main line, which has another, like, I don't know, 2-3 feet of leader on it. And this water's pretty clear, so if your water's clearer than this, we're on Champlain right now, run a longer leader, obviously. And we're going to use a uni knot, sorry. And I'm using 20-pound test, and I'll show you exactly what I'm using. If you're running, if you got smaller Lakers, run down to like 12-pound tests, maybe 15. And this is the line I'm using, Seaguar Inmex Fluorocarbon, Invisex Fluorocarbon 20-pound. Now for the cool part, this is how you get down deep, even during the summertime, wintertime, summertime, fall time, and springtime here. So we got all this, but now we need to get this down deep because it's just on regular line, right? What we need is a small piece of fluorocarbon. So this is the knot. So we take a loop like that, and we go once, twice back through, and then we want this loop to be pretty big, like that. We can make that smaller if you want. It's personal choice, depending on how big your weights are as well. So that's one, and that's going to go over the weight, and I will leave the link for that knot below. And then we're going to do that again on the other side here, but a little bit smaller. Now this is basically the same thing as a 3-way, but we can run a longer leader and it's a little easier to net fish. So what we have here is a line clip, and this line clip, let's see if I can press it open, it has that little pin on the inside there. That's so the line doesn't release. So what we're going to do is we're going to feed this through here and loop it back around. So now those two are connected. And we're going to start with a 2-ounce bank sinker if it's legal in your state. Right now this is lead. Get unlead ones, whatever you want. And that loops around in there, and what this does is it actually clips to the line. But what I want you to do is start moving first. You're going to clip it to the line, and it won't move, and it won't come off, see? There's no way for it to come off because it's on that little pin right in there. That way when the fish comes up, you can reach down, grab this, and keep going. So what we're going to do is we are going to troll with the Minn Kota Altera at a certain speed. Speed lock 1.1. And I'm going to troll right in that direction. Let's throw this overboard here. So we don't want to throw this over unless we're moving. Throw it over just like that. And then we can let that go down. And we're going to make sure our drag is set. And this reel actually has a clicker on it. I'm going to set that right in there like that. And we also have lead core hanging out this side. which we're gonna zero out and put out, let's say, 3 colors for our depth. Now, if we want to go deeper, we can put more weight on. It's all based on how deep you want to go. And so right now I am looking on Livescope. I am only 15 feet down out of the 30 that I want to be. And we're coming off our target area, so I'm going to flip us around here and head us back downwind. And I'm going fairly slow. I'm going 1.2 miles an hour on the remote there. And I feel like in springtime we got a water temp of about 33.8 degrees. It's cold. Oh, he hit it. Got him. Got him. That was quick. Oh no, he's off. Dang. That was quick. So we're coming back onto the hump right now. And I'm lucky enough to have Livescope, so I'm actually aiming Livescope right at my trolling rig. And the other glory about this rig is I can sit and I can just close my eyes and wait till this hits bottom. Dunk. And reel up 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm probably, so this is a 300 size reel. Now I'm probably 3, 4, 5 feet off bottom, which is true. I'm gonna bring it closer, drop it on the bottom again. Feel the line go slack. 1, 2. So now I'm 30, 60 inches off the bottom of the lake, almost 5 feet. But you got to do it at the same speed that you're going at, otherwise it's not accurate. And once I feel myself starting to hit bottom, I can just crank it up a little bit. Come on. Bang! Got him! Saw that happen, that was sweet. Yes, finally. Just a little guy though. So I had to move spots. See how I have a ton of line out there because of my leader? What I can do is I keep the pressure on. Keep the pressure on, keep the pressure on. Squeeze that really hard, I'm gonna drop my weight of my boat. Not over the side. And I can work on this fish right in the back of the boat here. You guys can see that. Yeah. There we go. First fish. There's a second one that was chasing the heck out of it too, but this little feisty guy decided to get it first. Going back in. Drop that back overboard. Set our bail so we don't backlash here. And make sure that this clip behind that point. Back in it goes. Oh, he's on it. He's on it. Got him. Got him. Yes. Let's put this one back in the rod holder here. The tube and lead core, folks. See, the problem with trolling is they really don't fight that hard. Because you can just get them to drag and open their mouth. decent one. Decent one. That one's probably 27, 28 inches. Beautiful fish on the tube, guys. Yes, on the tube. All right, that's it for the trolling video. One on the white tube trolling with lead core, and I missed probably two more on the clip weight rig, if you want to call it that. It's a 3-way but modified so you can run a long leader. Now, if you were super, super deep, this would be awesome. You could put like, I don't know, 9 or 10 ounces on there and drop that thing right to bottom and basically run it like a downrigger. As soon as you get it up, grab that weight, unclip it, set it in the boat, and land your fish. Instead of having clamp on downriggers and all that stuff, which I will do a video about this spring when the fish are deeper, but right now they're stupid shallow. So we're gonna go do a casting video because it's a lot more fun, but I will leave the link for all this stuff down below and the 3.5-inch glide tube, the chartreuse one in the video, and the other tube. They're available at benditfish.com, as you guys know. And if you want to watch more lake trout content, either click here or click here, and I'll see you more on the spring 2025 playlist.